Hey guys, Brito here, welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019, and here we are for another episode of our Rags2Riches John Deere exclusive here at Mercury Farms. So last episode we harvested our field down here. We picked up our, seeder over here. I have since found a problem with our seeder, unfortunately. We can back it into here and fill it up with fertilizer, but we can't back it into here and fill it up with seed. We can't fill it up with seed from a seed tower. We have to use seed bags, unfortunately. So, yeah, that's going to cause some issues. Anyway, actually, what I want to do first is jump out of here. What are we? Left shift that. Is it all saved? It still hasn't saved. Still hasn't saved. It's not going to work, is it? Jacko. We wanted. I'm probably not going to remember everyone's name, unfortunately. I'm just going to change a couple. Accept them changes, accept them changes, accept. That didn't work. Why has that? Jacko, done. Save. Anyway, jump back in here. We'll head on over to our field. We'll start to cultivate. And we're going to have to plant some new crop. And I was thinking of going something like soybeans or canola or something again, but me being me, I completely forgot about our chickens. We're going to need some wheat. So we bring up our tablet, have a quick look at our animals. We've only got 860 litres of wheat or barley. So what's got the best price? Wheat or barley? About the same. So actually wheat's got the best price, so we might go with wheat, I guess. I've also spoken to Rebecca again. Apparently she looks at me kind of weird. Yeah, that's what Dumpy was telling me anyway. So I've spoken to her, let her know whether we're in the market for another little tractor, and she said she has a little one available. Just a bit to sort of be able to pull our seeder along. So if we go into small tractors here, she said she has like the old 50s version, early 60s version of John Deere tractor available, which I'll probably pick up and bring back to the farm. That way we can I don't know why it's not doing that properly. That way we can have a seeder running behind our cultivator, try and get things done a little bit quicker. That would probably be a little bit more ideal than sort of what we're doing at the moment, using one machine at a time. That way we can actually hire a worker as well, and give somebody a job, keep them busy. I don't know if it'll be Jacko or Dumpy this episode, unfortunately. I'll need to put in the other guys who are members of our channel, Alistair and Buckethead Gaming, and those guys. I'll have to put them in again, and hopefully it works this time. I don't know why we keep missing little tiny bits. Other thing I want to look at is this seeder. Can it seed direct? No, it can't. Didn't think it was a direct drill seeder. Even if it was, I'm probably just going to cultivate first still. I feel like certainly I feel like it's cheating if we don't cultivate first. We'll set up a hired worker going back up the hill here, and then we'll take a look at those tractors. I think we'll pick one up. Might jump out. Number 9. Woman 4 is in there. Okay. What button is it again? Left shift. That's right, we can't do it while we've got a hired worker. Okay, let's go into small tractors. So we have the 1956 80 diesel, 1956 820 diesel. So let's have a look. What do we need to pull this guy along? 60 horsepower. So they're all going to be fine. 1958 830 diesel, 1961 850 prototype. So any of these guys will pretty much be strong enough to pull that guy along. And I'm hoping that whichever one we do happen to choose, which will probably go 1956 one, should be able to pull that guy along. I'm hoping so. So let's go to the shop and have a look. You guys would have seen, or wouldn't have seen, but me mucking around with that seeder trying to get the bloody thing filled up. Whoa. So I did get a bag of fertilizer, a bag of seed to try and fill it up. So I'm going to have to bring the tractor up and the trailer and get a whole heap of pallets here, or bags of seed, and take it back down to the farm. So here we are, the John Deere 80 1956, was it? Is that the one we picked up? It doesn't even say there. Let's go back into here. I'm sure it was a 56, yeah. 1956 80 diesel we picked up. Is that? Well, that's a reversed light. I thought that was a little mirror at the back there. Nice looking mod. Let's climb on in. Start her up. Off we go. Really sounds old school. Oh. I'm not quite sure about the sounds, to be honest. It doesn't sound how I thought it would. Certainly not overly impressed, to be honest. Let's just lease all of them, I guess, and we'll work out which one is the best, and then we'll go from there. I wonder if they all sort of sound the same. They all pretty much look the same. Jesus. I think they're all going to sound exactly the same. I'm certain they are. Alright, let's grab the electric start one. We mightn't even bother with any of these guys, to be honest. I don't know, I don't really like the sound of this. Doesn't change at all. No, not impressed with any of those, so let's get rid of all of them. Unfortunately, that's going to waste a tiny bit of money and not allow us to do what I would like to do, which was to get a second tractor up and running. We don't have enough for another 4440, unfortunately. So it looks like we might just need to run with the one tractor. Like, we have a maxed out loan 120,000, so we can't really get anything else. I don't even know if we can. It's highly unrealistic pulling along with this thing. Don't think it's a good idea to even attempt it. We would like to. Oh Jesus! What is going on there? That steering was all over the place for a second there. Let's back him up to our trailer. Hook him up. Ready to go. I will take him up to the shop, probably in between episodes, and grab a whole heap of seed bags, as I said, and be able to come back and dump them off at the farm somewhere and to be able to load up our seeder. So that's a shame. I was really hoping to get one of those old John Deere tractors, but they look good, but they sound bloody terrible, to be honest. I usually, as you guys know, I usually try not to be too critical of people that make mods, because mods are not easy to make. But I just feel like that was, yeah, those tractors were certainly not up to giant standard or my standard, to be honest. So hoping that the modder can actually have a look at that at some stage and rectify those sound issues and make it more realistic and make it worth downloading and using in the future. I did go through my mod list prior to starting this episode, and I got rid of probably 30 or 40 mods out of my mod list. Just ones I don't really use anymore, ones I don't think I will use in the future, so sort of trying to clear them out and now try and be a little bit more, I guess, selective as to what mods I actually want to pick up, want to purchase. Well, I wouldn't say purchase, but what mods I want to pick up and bring into the game, because I don't want to have a huge amount of mods like I have had in the past. I want to sort of limit them to less mods, but I guess better quality mods as well. Anyway, we'll get this cultivated, then we'll get our seeder back over and start seeding with some wheat. Depending on how much money we make out of the wheat, which probably isn't going to be a great deal, we may be able to hopefully pick up the straw as well, and be able to sell the straw, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll have to wait and see how much money we make. We'll have to work out if we're going to use a baler and our front loader to load them onto the trailer to sell them. Just going to have a look, I guess. We do have the John Deere round baler. We have the normal John Deere baler as well, which is a lot more expensive. I think the round baler is probably the option that we'll probably go with. It's just a matter of finding either a auto load trailer that's pretty cheap, or the correct front loader attachment that we can use to pick them up. Alright, so we'll take a quick look at the shop. I'll just hire a worker, let them do their thing. If we go to our baling technology, we have this guy for 105. We have the John Deere 5684 10,000, which has been updated, so hopefully it will work. I've had issues with it in the past, but it has been updated. There's a wrapper as well, which we don't need. I thought I did have, might not have had auto load trailers in. Front loaders, so we have the round bale handler, which we can use. I don't know, I've never actually used it before, so I don't know how it's going to go, but that will be an option for us to be able to do that. I don't think I have, as I said, anything else that we can use. Even like we don't even really have any loading wagons or anything to pick it up, so it's probably our only option is to get the round baler and go from there. As far as fertilizer goes, we still don't have anything for lime other than this guy, which is bloody expensive. We have the hook lift here, which is an option later on, but it's not John Deere, unfortunately. But yeah, that's an option. Hook lift trailer, if we can buy an actual proper truck. With that truck we can put like a container on the back as well to unload our harvester and to offload. I don't know about a flat top. I don't think there's any flat tops available for the hook lift to sort of use it to load our bales onto or anything. I wouldn't even know how many bales we'd get from this field. Probably a decent amount with it being double yield, but then again they're 8,000 litres, so double yield but half as many bales as normal. with it being 8,000 litre baler. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so we'll continue to cultivate this field. What I might do is I might jump into our truck while he's over there working away. Who's over there? Elizabeth is over there. While she's over there, we might hook this guy up and at least bring it over. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like this truck has really changed since I was on last. It certainly feels really strange to drive. I haven't updated it or anything, so I don't know what's going on. The game did update. I'm not sure if they've changed any of the steering stuff. Steer back speed 100%. Steering sensitivity going way too far. That might help, maybe. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot better. I feel like it was really struggling to turn before. Right, so we'll drop you off there. I don't think we'll be able to pick up. I don't think we'll be able to pick up the cultivator with the truck, so we'll just park the truck over here out of the way. What are you beeping at? There's nothing even there, you idiot. Yeah, we'll leave the truck over here out of the way. At least that way we'll be able to take the seeder back when we're finished. There's little bits here that aren't really done, which is kind of weird. I'll jump into you. So once again, tractors. Our next John Deere tractor is probably going to be, you know, like this, the 6M series for 120,000, unless we go with another 4440, which is an option as well. But yeah, I don't think we have too many more John Deere except for the 9R and these really expensive ones, which we're not going to use anytime soon. As you guys know, it is a Rags2Riches series. It's going to take us. Oh, that is. I'm going to have to change that back. That is really sensitive for this tractor. Alright, so let's get this done. Then we can go down and jump onto our seeder. No idea what that noise is. I'm not sure if it's someone with a chainsaw or someone on a dirt bike or an aeroplane or... Might be a chainsaw. I don't know, it's kind of strange, isn't it? So those fields behind us, if we were to purchase those, I wonder if that's a perfect spot for us to put in, like in between those fields, to put in like a forestry sort of area. Over there, sort of in between all those other trees. If we do want to happen to go forestry later on in the Rags2Riches series. Be completely up to you guys if we do decide to go towards forestry or stay away from forestry. It's completely up to you. But we have chickens already. Hopefully we can continue to get some eggs out of those guys and start making some money eventually. Pretty slow process, of course, with chickens. And I think we're only got like 50 chickens in there, maybe 100 chickens. So probably not going to make a great deal of money out of the eggs this early on with only that many chickens in there. We sort of need a much bigger chicken area to make money a little bit quicker, but it's obviously something for the future. Why do we keep having issues with parts of this field? Bring up F4, doesn't seem to be anything there, so quite sure what's going on. Let's touch up all these little spots because we're not going to be able to sort of seed over them, they'll just stay as they are. There we go. Any more spots up there? No, there's only a few little spots we need to touch up. We'll grab our seeder. It should be a pretty quick job once we get the seeder on, because it's twice as wide as this guy. I think it's a 6 meter width. This is only like 3 meters, if that. Alright, so it's unfortunate that we wasted a little bit of money there with those other John Deere tractors, but I was kind of hoping at least one of those was going to be half decent, but yeah, there's probably not much point in saying any more about it, but they weren't good enough for me to want to use in our series. I'll drop this guy off there, pick up our seeder as I said, start seeding. This should be a reasonably quick job. Lowered it down, turned it on, move over to the left a little bit. Alright, there we go. So I want to have that left wheel sort of just on, or our left wheel just on the edge of the field, which should overlap pretty well. Let's have a look. Is it your 3 meters and your 6 meters? Yep, so definitely double, which is good. Certainly is a good thing. It's going to be hard to sort of control this thing. So 17 kilometers an hour, so it does seed reasonably quick as well. Sort of overlapping a fair bit there, but that shouldn't be too bad. So we're going to have to fertilise stage 1. We're going to have to go back and grab our fertilizer. Wait till we hit stage 1 in growth, I guess, and then we'll be able to come back and fertilise as well. I think we're just missing a little bit at the start of the field. Need to give myself a little bit more room to turn around. Yeah, so it's certainly going to be a little bit quicker seeding than what it was cultivating, but cultivating was still reasonably quick. Make sure, try to make sure. Yeah, there we go. We got that little bit that we missed earlier. I'm going to reset the camera, make sure I'm sort of sitting in the right spot. The tractor's really not even revving, it's just sort of rolling down the hill now. The revs start to rise, and we get near the end, it actually start to need some revs. I'm going to seed this way just to give us a little bit more room at the bottom of the field, because as you can see, I'm sort of struggling with that hedge down the bottom. I might do a run this way as well, can't hurt. Sort of just run through the field and turn around a little bit earlier than the edge of the field. Make it just a little bit easier for us. There's crows and stuff everywhere today. There's another one there. There's no dead stuff here, I don't know what they're doing. We're trying to pick some worms out of the ground or something, I guess. Right, so I did also take our toolbox off the back of our truck. That way we can cut those trees down behind us there and either extend the field a little bit more, or we can actually cut the grass and use it as silage, just to make that little bit of extra money early game. I guess the only problem we're sort of going to have is we don't have anything to pick the grass up with. We can bale it, but then if we bale it, we're going to need a way to sort of get it from the bale form into grass form again. So throw it into a mixing wagon or a mixing trailer and turn it back into grass. So I think is there 3 trees up here? 2 trees. So that'll bring in a little bit of money for us, not a massive amount, but bring in a little bit. So certainly something that we can look at. Cutting those damn trees down. I think it might be an idea to extend the field just that little bit, which would give us some more yield, better yield, and some more income, I suppose. Especially while we don't have anything really to, as I said, collect the grass with. I don't think I even allowed that mod that we used in our Rags2Riches at Maypole Farm, now the Pinky, the Furashire, I think it was called, or Furashire, or Furasha, whatever it's called. The little trailer and attachment on the side of the tractor that picks up the grass and throws it into the trailer. You guys, if you've seen that series, you'll know the one I'm talking about, but I don't even think I've allowed that in this series. As I said, we're trying to do John Deere exclusive stuff, so trying to avoid using that sort of stuff. Couple more runs, so one more up, one more back down, and we'll be done. Nice and quick, nice and easy. And, just about to hit the half-an-hour mark, so timed pretty well, I think. Wonder if it'll, yeah, it looks like it's changed that little bit of texture there, so that's fine. So I will try and change these workers' names again. I might drop it back to only 6 workers. That way we can sort of reduce the amount of random names we get that aren't subscribers of the channel and that sort of thing. So I might just reduce it to like 6 workers and go from there, I guess. So we've still got, half of our seeder full of seed, and also more than half full of actual fertilizer. So we're not going to need any bags at the moment, but we will need them pretty soon. So we'll drop that off, pick up our cultivator. We're probably only going to need to sort of run back and grab 1 seed bag at a time, I guess. I don't know if our truck has straps in the back though. I don't think it has any straps available for us to be able to use. So we're already at 2.2 hours for our tractor. As I said, we're going to need a service soon. 5-hour mark. Might have to run it back up to the shop and get it serviced, seeing as though we have no service facilities back at the farm as yet. Chickens need a good clean up as well. They are messy buggers. Back you in. Drop the cultivator down. We might pick up the front loader attachment and clean up these chickens quickly. Have a look at our eggs and stuff. We don't really have many eggs there at the moment. They go only 127 litres, but we go, we'll throw that in. Give them a little bit more food. Try and keep them reasonably happy. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There you go, throw the whole thing off. We'll, I don't know where we're going to park this thing. We really need some storage areas somewhere. Let's throw you there. Cycle through to our board 150. It's pretty loud. Well, let's bump up the time now. We are at the end of the episode anyway, so I'll grab this and take it back. But we'll end it here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, as always, smash that like button, leave a comment, and let me know if you've been enjoying the series so far. If you want to see some more, and here come the weeds. If you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's been Brito. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.